I'm Taylor, and we're gonna go to my first BOTOX Cosmetic consultation.
Hi, Taylor. Good morning. How's it going?
Morning.
What are you up to?
Just out here about to water my plants.
Awesome. So where are we?
We are in Queens at my house.
Can you tell us why we're filming today?
Sure. We're gonna be going to my first BOTOX Cosmetic consultation.
So first time, huh?
It is, and I'm excited you guys are coming with me.
What made you decide to book a consultation?
So I wear glasses, and so I squint a lot, and I was just noticing some deep lines up in here.
So what made you think of BOTOX Cosmetic then?
So actually, I found out that one of the causes of lines could be constant and repeated contraction of your muscles, and BOTOX Cosmetic can help with that.
What does BOTOX Cosmetic do?
So I just did my research on this. It is an injectable treatment that's FDA approved to temporarily improve the look of lines in adults.
What do you mean by lines?
Moderate to severe frown lines, forehead lines, and crow's feet.
How does that work?
So it targets those underlying muscles, and it's gonna help temporarily reduce those muscle contractions.
Wait, how do you know that?
I'm a science girly. I research everything.
All right, ready to go?
Sure am. Let's grab a juice first.
What exactly do you do for a living?
I'm a project manager in research and development.
Oh, wow. What drew you to this line of work?
So I have a master's in biochemistry, and so that's how I got in the industry.
How would you describe yourself in 3 words?
Inquisitive, joyful, and creative.
Very nice. How long have you lived in Queens?
I've been in Queens my whole life.
And what would you say is your favorite thing about living here?
I would say the diversity. Food options are exquisite. I can get any type of food whenever I want.
Is this your juice spot?
It sure is.
What are you thinking of getting?
Maybe something with mango in it.
That sounds good. Do you always start your day like this?
Yeah, I try to.
How's your juice?
Pretty good.
Besides going for a stroll, how do you make time for yourself?
I usually like to bake or watch TV.
Okay. What's your favorite thing to bake?
Lemon ricotta cake with lemon curd and strawberry filling.
So when did you start baking?
I would say since I was a kid, I would bake with either my grandmother or my aunt.
What's one piece of advice you live by?
Always advocate for yourself.
What do you mean by that?
No one knows what you want or what you need unless you tell them, so make sure you tell them.
That's amazing. Should we catch that train?
Yeah, we should.
Do you know anyone who's gotten BOTOX Cosmetic?
Yeah, so that's how I was interested in it. A few of my friends got it and they love their results.
Before we get to the treatment, did you do anything last night to prep for this big day?
No, not really.
What are you wearing to your appointment today?
So just my favorite jeans and a knit top and slip-on shoes.
And which way to the city?
We're gonna go that way.
Where's this train headed again?
So we're gonna go to Grand Central and the clinic's a short walk from there.
What's going through your mind?
I'm just excited to see what the consultation will be like.
Who was the first person in your life who had BOTOX Cosmetic?
One of my friends.
Did they have any advice for you?
Yeah, she said to look up a licensed specialist and find someone that I would trust.
So how long had you been considering BOTOX Cosmetic?
I wanna say about 6 months.
When making this decision, what was your process?
I definitely looked for different specialists, looked at reviews, and spoke to different people who have had BOTOX Cosmetic treatments.
Where did you find information?
I went to the internet first, then social media.
What were you looking for?
I was looking for reviews, I was looking for information, and different specialists.
Why did you ask for BOTOX Cosmetic specifically?
They have been FDA approved for over 20 years, and that was really important to me.
What questions are you going to ask your licensed specialist during your consultation?
I have a bunch, but my top 3 are gonna be, how long will the results last? When will the results actually set in? And if there's anything that I need to look out for after the treatment.
What's one word that describes you right at this moment?
Excited.
Here's the doctor. Ready?
Sure am.
Hey, how you doing?
What did you talk about during your consultation?
So I got to go over my goals. I asked my questions, and the licensed specialist went and reviewed my lines.
So are you a candidate for treatment?
I am.
What's next?
So I'm just gonna get prepped, and then I'm gonna get the treatment done.
And how long does that usually take?
They said about 15 minutes.
How was your specialist?
He was informative and thorough.
What results are you hoping to see with BOTOX Cosmetic?
I really want to look like myself still.
Are you afraid of needles?
Not really.
I have to ask, does it hurt?
Just a little pinch.
When will you start to see your results?
I'll start to see a few results within 24 to 48 hours, and then full results within 30 days.
Is there any downtime?
Actually, no. I can get right back to my regular day.
Now that you're done, I want to ask you more questions about your experience. Can we head somewhere else?
Sure, let's go.
What's your first thought now that it's over?
I actually did it.
Was there anything that surprised you now that it's done?
I was surprised at how quick it was. I thought it would take a little longer.
What's one piece of advice that you would give someone considering BOTOX Cosmetic for the first time?
Do your research and find a licensed specialist who you trust.
Will you tell people you got BOTOX Cosmetic?
Yes, I will.
Any final thoughts about your experience today?
So I had a great consultation. I'm actually about to call my best friend so we can chat about it.
Okay, so we're nearing the end of our time together. Would you mind telling me what makes you the one and only Taylor?
I would say my outgoing personality.
Talk to your doctor about BOTOX Cosmetic and whether it's right for you. The effects of BOTOX Cosmetic may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms.